Okay? You understand? All right. Now, when you go over here, it's another, it's the chapter here is the invasion of Hellenism. Okay? I'm going to just read this part here. It says, archaeological and documentary evidence points to the importance of Marissa in Idumea, where Hellenized Sidonian merchants, okay, acted as commercial agents for Palestine. Isn't that what it's talking about over in Amos chapter 1? In Yoel chapter 3, when Esau put the bounty on the children of Israel for all the coast of Palestine to gather us up and sold us to him, to Edomites. And then the Edomites sold us to the Grecians, Yoel chapter 3. So that what? That we might be removed far from our borders? Isn't that what it's talking about in that 83rd Psalm? Wasn't that the conspiracy? Huh? For those who hate Yah, isn't that what it says at the top of 83rd Psalm? They hate Yah. They raised a tumult against Yah's hidden ones. You follow? A conspiracy to sell us away. And isn't that what that's talking about in Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68, that all these people basically that people call, they say, well, you know, I'm seeing on the internet all these other Hebrew Israelites is saying, you understand, this is Egypt, okay, over here in America. This is not Egypt, this is the daughter of Babylon. United States of America, daughter of Babylon. You follow? Okay, it can't be both. Now, as we said on previous shows, it's set up in the image of Egypt. Why? Because the Illuminati Edomite who set it up understood, you understand, that we are suckers for Egypt religions. Okay? We suckers for that. All right? Now, just to prove that point, when Esau set that Christianity up, okay, what does it say? You understand? Doesn't it say that the story goes that Jesus, Yeshua, Yahashua, whatever you want to call that idol, you understand? Doesn't it say he started ministering at 30 years old? Doesn't it say that? Doesn't it say he died on the cross? Okay, according to the story we read in the last part 3, that he was hanged on a tree. And like we said, as it says over in Deuteronomy, anybody hanged on the tree, Yah said is accursed of Yah, right? But he was hanged on the tree at 33, huh? And you understand? On the cross, right? At 33. Well, isn't that how the zodiac, isn't that how that works? Huh? The sun, S-U-N, enters into zodiac house at a 30-degree angle. It comes out at a 33rd degree angle. It dies on the crossover into the next zodiac house, where it enters in at a 30-degree angle. Because it's 12 zodiac houses. Haven't you seen some of these huge churches? You know, brick churches, you look up at the top, at the front of them, and you'll see a circle, which is representative of the sun, S-U-N, and around it you'll see 12, look like little 12 eggs. Haven't y'all seen that? Okay? And those 12 eggs is representative of what? The zodiac house of the zodiac. You ask one of them preachers, they're going to tell you that's the 12 disciples. You understand? But that's representative of the zodiac. The sun, 12 eggs around it, 12 zodiac houses. The sun, S-U-N, enters in at 30-degree angle, comes out on a 33rd degree angle. Sound familiar? Dies on the cross, the crossover. It's predicated on Egyptian religion. One of their things they was into was the zodiac. Okay? Like the Sphinx, the head of a woman, the body of a lion. Because their year started with the Virgin, Virgo, what we call September. Okay, their year comes all the way around, ends in where? Leo the lion, August. The body of the lion, the head of the woman, virgin. Bunch of nonsense. That's why Yah says in the book, you understand, that the princes of Zon, Egyptians was fools. Because they were into this, you know, all this idolatrous worship. Like we said on part 3, Amen. That they put Esau implanted in these psalms at the end of a lot of these psalms. Amen. Most people say amen, but it's amen. Amen Re or Amen Ra. Ra or Re was the sun. S-U-N. Amen or Amun was another idol of Egypt, and they combined the two. Okay? This was done, if I'm not mistaken, under Ignatin. Okay, in the early part of the 14th century BCE. Okay, check it out. This is all history. Okay? Now, you know, it's a lot here. We have the time constraints. We can't read it all. But again, if any of you want to call, you know, like many of you do, we can talk about this on the phone. Now, again, another thing, according to that story, you know, and this is for all you people who's caught up into this, you know, idolatrous Christianity deception. Chapter 1, book of Matthew, right? Doesn't it tell you that Joseph was of the seed of David? Isn't that what it says? They start out with Jesse, right, and come through David and take you all the way to Joseph, right? Say Joseph was of the seed of David, okay? But it tells you that Joseph never had sex with Mary, right? She got pregnant. She was all of a sudden pregnant. He thought she had committed an adultery, right? He never had sex with her. So therefore, that's not the seed of David. You understand? According to the story, that's not the seed of David. Because men resurrect seeds, not women. Okay? And like we put that, you understand, to all you out there, national, international audience, you know, about, you understand, we haven't seen anywhere from Genesis through Malachi where Yah prophesied that he was going to bring his, you know, servant, the anointed on at the beginning of the fourth kingdom. He would, you understand, die on the cross, be hanged, be resurrected, go up into heaven, and be brought back again at the end of the fourth kingdom. We haven't seen that prophecy here at Yah Righteousness, and we said, anybody seen that out there, call us and let us know where that is. We still waiting on that call. You understand? It's been a year now. We still waiting on that call. Well, many years ago, about 18 years ago, okay, I had a conversation with a person here in Chicago, and when I brought this to him about, you understand, this wasn't the seed of David, he told me Mary was of the seed of David. I said to him what I just said. Women don't resurrect seeds. They don't, you understand? Children come from the father, you know, the father's seed. The woman carries the egg. The father fertilizes that egg in that womb. So the children take on the name of the father, not the mother. You understand? So he said, well, she was of the seed of David. So I said, well, show me that. He spent about 30 minutes, couldn't show me. I gave him a card. I said, call us, you understand, when you find it. I'm still waiting on that call. That was about 18 years ago. All right? But the point is, women don't resurrect seeds. They don't resurrect children. Children don't take on the woman's name. They take on the father's name. So that was not the seed of David. Now I'm going to read something here. Okay? Chapter 33 of the book of Uriah, commonly called Jeremiah. And what does it say? Okay? It says, I'm going to pick it up at, this is chapter 33. I'm going to pick it up at verse 14. It says, behold, the days come, saith Yah, that I will perform the good thing that which I have promised unto the house of Israel and to the house of Yahudah. In those days and at that time will I cause the branch of righteousness to grow up unto David, and he shall execute judgment and righteousness in the land. In those days shall Yahudah be saved, Judah. You know, I'm reading it in the Hebraic term. Okay? Jerusalem shall dwell safely. And this is the name wherewith she, in reference to Jerusalem, referring to her as a woman, shall be called Yah our righteousness. Because again, remember, every place where we said in part 3 at the top, every place where you see Lord or God, okay, in all capital letters or initial cap from Genesis through Malachi, that's where Yah was. And Esau, okay, the Mezerites, who were known as Mezerites, and even before that, they took Yah's name out. Because again, now they want to cut off everybody from knowing Yah's name. All right?